Hi guys, hope you're doing great. We're going to be reviewing today Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade. As most of you guys know, Louis Vuitton is a big designer house selling bags, selling all kinds of leather goods. If you can call them leather goods by today's standards, because 95% is just plastic or some kind of synthetic material. That's why personally I don't own any Louis Vuitton leather goods because I don't see no leather in them. It's mostly like in the details where they spray or just put just a little bit of leather in. But it's just, for me personally, I don't buy Louis Vuitton because it's just, the brand is the logo. It's like showing off that, oh, I got the money to buy Louis Vuitton. That's why I do not buy the leather goods, the clothing. It's not for me, guys. Even though you might say it looks good, well, our opinions can differ. But those brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, that have like this big logo, if it's just a small tiny logo, I have no issue with it. But if the whole look of the clothing item is the logo, if you have like Louis Vuitton logos like 200 times, then you basically become a billboard, you basically become an advertisement for the brand, and that's not what I'm looking for when I'm looking to buy certain types of clothes. Now, don't get me mistaken, I have no issue with just a small logo or just a tiny little bit bigger. That's not an issue for me. But when you become the brand's advertisement, that's a no-go for me. So the only reason I got the fragrance from Louis Vuitton is because I like the fragrance, and nobody knows it's a Louis Vuitton. Unless it's somebody that knows fragrances, then they will say, is this Ombre Nomade? Which it actually is. It came in the beautiful bag and all the goodies, but I'm not going to show them on camera right now. It comes in this white box. You have to rip it open from the side. Then throw that one away. It comes in this box. A lot of brands have this box nowadays. Similar box you get from Dior's exclusive lineup. So it says Ombre Nomade Louis Vuitton. Open it up, throw that one away. You get the bottle. Throw that one also away. You have I have this bottle almost 1 year, 1.5 years, maybe 1 year, I'd say. Sprayed maybe like 5 ml of it. Reason being, I have so many fragrances, I don't know which one to spray, which one not to spray as of now. But this one is really one of my top favorite winter sprays. This one is even good for me on a summer day when it is not summery, when it's like cloudy, rainy day. I might even spray this one. Just one spray is enough because this is very strong, very potent stuff. Now, Louis Vuitton has a lot of fragrances. I do like them in general, but this was the only one I wanted to buy. Today you have to pay like around 360 euros, pounds or dollars for a fragrance like this for the 100 ml. I'd say get the 100 ml, don't get lower or higher because you're going to pay too much for the amount of liquid gold that you're going to get out of this one. Let's just spray it once. One spray is more than enough. It's already in the air. Now, the reason why I like this one a lot is because it's oud and rose, but it's more of in the background. In the forefront, you're getting a lot of the raspberry, which I really loved from this fragrance. The first time I smelled it, it was from a friend of mine. He wore it and I immediately got the oud, but I also got this nice raspberry, this exotic fruit. It has some nice fruitiness. Like, you could say this is an oud rose combination scent, which it is. Basically, it is based on that, but it's still good. It's still good because of the raspberry, and the raspberry gives it this unique edge. I'm going to make a comparison video between this one and Oud Maracuja by Maison Crivelli because they kind of do smell a tiny bit similar. I do believe that Oud Maracuja is a clone of this one, but in another way, in another twist, which is good. And price-wise, it's an amazing scent, the Maison Crivelli scent, because you are getting extrait de parfum, which you're going to be paying 200 euros for. And if you buy through their website, you can get a sample box for like 40 bucks. And afterwards, when you buy the sample box, you get a voucher code of the same amount. So let's say you paid 40 bucks, you will get $40 voucher code. So if you buy the fragrance, you can get a discount of $40, which means the samples you got for free. So definitely go look at the site of Maison Crivelli. So I'm getting some geranium, I'm getting some oud, raspberry. The incense is also always present, but it is a lingering tone in the background. It's not much in the forefront. And older batches of this fragrance, I remember years ago, people, like years ago, this had a lot more leather in the scent. People had it had a lot more leather, like amazing leather. Now it's more of the incense, more of the oud, and these are pretty fresh batches, you could say, because those bottles we're talking about 3-4 years ago, and you guys know with the reformulations, every time they have to change a little bit from the scent. The reason why I didn't get it back in the day, because I thought it was a little bit too much, spending 300 plus for a 100 ml bottle, plus the whole brand feeling of Louis Vuitton, which I don't really like. Geranium is really present there. Incense, oud, rose. Listen, this is not a super sophisticated scent that you will be smelling the whole time, different notes. This is not super complex. No, it's definitely not. It's just very basic. Of course, it has notes other than what I'm mentioning right now from smelling it. But those are notes that are actively working, that you're actively smelling. No, definitely not. It's just a nice raspberry combination with oud, rose, incense. That's what you are getting. Back in the day, if you can get older batches, it had a lot of more leather. It has leather right now too, don't get me wrong, but it's way more toned down compared to bottles of 3, 4, maybe even 2 years ago. It's a really nice scent. Now, who can wear this one? Men can wear it, women can wear it, anybody can basically wear it. It's an amazing scent. Winter time, you can wear this up, you can wear this down even. Now, I wouldn't say down, but if you wear casual clothing, you're clean, you can wear this one for sure. No doubt. You will get a lot of compliments because this is really a compliment getter and people will smell you. So be aware, excuse me, be aware of the trigger. Because if you overspray this one, you will really let people know that you have no taste and you spray to get no taste. So do not overspray this. Listen, fragrance should be just a whiff. People should notice it. It shouldn't be the whole time in people's nose. That's becoming annoying. So please don't be that person in the room. Please don't become the cologne guy. And spray, I'd say, tops 3 times. 3 times is the maximum that you spray this one. And that is if you're going to be in open environment. That is if you're going to be in a very big room with a lot of people, then I'd say use it. Because in a very big room with a lot of people, let's not forget other people spray fragrances too. So you want to be noticed, of course. Do 3 times, spray 3 times, but not more than 3, because you're going to be smelling like a nasty raccoon and nobody is going to like you. They will all say that the cologne guy, and you will always hear that. So don't be that guy. This is just a great, amazing scent. Who would be wearing this scent? I'd say CEOs, big time managers, presidents, ministers. This is like a Rolex presidential day date. A gold, 36 millimeters for the presidents. Same way this scent is for them. This is for upscale people. It's an amazing scent. I'm going to be reviewing it. It's definitely in my top 10 for sure. I'm giving this one a 9 out of 10. I wanted to review this a long time ago, but since I didn't make videos back in the day, I wasn't able to, because this is just an amazing scent, guys. And let's not forget, if you want to buy the bottle again, you don't need to, because if it's empty, guys, you can go to the Louis Vuitton store and you can get it refilled. The store price is right now 360. If it's a refill, I believe it's around 250 or 300. I believe it's around 250, which is actually a great price if you're going to refill it. Now, if you're thinking about batch variations, they're going to be changing a lot more. Empty this one out and go and get yourself a refill for cheaper. So spray it in another tube or do something with it that this is empty. Go to the Louis Vuitton store and refill it to the top again for $250, which is amazing price nowadays, guys, especially for something so good. But is it outdated? No, this is an OG scent. This is a great scent, but other fragrance houses are catching up, guys, like Oud Maracuja by Maison Crivelli, and a lot of other Dubai fragrance clone houses are coming similar to this one. So be aware, guys. It is a great scent, and if you're one of those guys that needs the original, just get the original. Don't think about clones, because clones are good. I'm not against clones, but they will never come close to the original. They really don't come close to the original, guys. They can be some kind of reminiscent scent. They can be some kind of shadow of the original, but they will never ever be the original, guys. Forget that one, because they always use different notes. They will never be able to decipher the same notes. Okay, they have machines, they can have computers that can learn the molecules and everything, but at the end of the day, it will never ever be the same. This is just great, guys, great. Now, talking about the brand of Louis Vuitton, do not go to their store, because I had to wait outside in the cold until a sales advisor could bring me in. They have like 2 guards waiting outside. You have to wait outside. It's a big lineup, and it's just embarrassing. Like, if I'm going to come inside into this fashion designer, this big time brand, I want to be treated nicely, because I'm going to be spending a lot of money, and not be treated like dog poop and on the street waiting wintertime. And the problem here is people accept it. They accept to waiting outside in the cold like it's some kind of a burger stand where I'm going to get my fries, my French fries, my burgers. That's not luxury. That's like the lowest form of luxury, waiting outside the street until somebody lets me in. Okay, I can understand that it's one sales guy for one client every time. He walks with you everywhere, and also the service, it's not up to par. They make you feel as if you are this third world country person, as if you're this poor guy. I can buy the store if I would like to, but I don't want your plastic leather goods. That's not the issue. The issue is they should treat you as human beings, and at Louis Vuitton you do not get treated as a human being. I wanted to test the fragrances out. It was as if, what am I asking? Like, I wanted to smell all the fragrances. Is it something weird that I'm asking? No, totally not. The cheap fragrances that you made for like 3 to 5 euros per bottle maximum. I wanted to test them all. What's the issue there? The issue is because it's a snob environment, it's a snob society, and they think that as a brand they can allow to treat the clients like that. Well, the smart clients, they understand it, and they do not go and buy the leather, stupid, overpriced goods, because it's just overpriced. It's not even good. It's just a brand to show other people, oh, look at me, I'm wearing Louis Vuitton. That's it, basically. There's nothing more than that. There's nothing less than that. It's just an overhyped brand. The only reason I got this fragrance is because I like the smell, and nobody knows basically it's Louis Vuitton. That's it. That's it, guys. And I'd even say, don't mind going to the Louis Vuitton store or order it online. That's it. You don't even need to go to the store. Experience it was horrible, guys, horrible. Can you imagine you're going to spend X amount of money in a store and you have to wait outside in the cold? From their perspective, it's a smart thing, because other people will be looking at the donkeys waiting outside, and they will be like, oh, look at them. It's probably such a great store that it's a waiting list right now to get inside. Oh, what are they going to buy in that store? But for the people waiting in the line, it's pretty stupid, guys. Let's be honest. You're waiting in the line to go inside. To buy what, actually? To buy status? To buy a status symbol? To show to other people, oh, I can afford Louis Vuitton? Well, you might fool some people, but at the same time, it shows that you are here in the business of showing other people that you're living good instead of living good. Because let's not forget, most people that buy Louis Vuitton are here in it to show it. The real people with the money, the real people with the status, they do not need to become a brand advertisement for some kind of overly hyped suitcase company to feel good about themselves. Guys, let's cut the mustard and finish it off with just a little bit more of the review. Drying down, I'm getting a lot more oud, I'm getting a lot more raspberry. Geranium is there, incense is there. Top scent, guys. The scent, I have nothing bad to say about this, because who made the scent? Not Louis Vuitton. There's always a perfumer behind the scent, and you can look it up. The perfumer behind this scent made a lot of sense for Diesel, Armani, he made for Bulgari. He has a lot of Armani, he has a lot of brands on his belt. He's a great perfumer. I would even smell this newer version rather from a lady than from a man, because the rosiness comes more out since they dialed down the leather. The leather part, actually I got a little bit scammed, because when I got this one, it smelled leathery in the store, and right now this batch is too much rosy. But that's the issue, because back in the day, years ago, I smelled it as very leathery from the friend of mine. But he had the older batch, and now they dialed down the leather and it's a little bit become more feminine. I'm not saying as a man you cannot wear it, you can definitely wear it. And it's great. Now the name Ombre Nomade. Nomade means like nomad. Ombre means wild, so wild nomad. It's a great scent, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I would wear it to a wedding. I would wear it to even a funeral. Guys, this is just top scent. This is the scent for the Arab guy, like the Arab that likes his incense, that likes his oud, that likes his incense sticks and the chopped and the chips to wear to smell them. This reminds me like an Arab guy, a president guy, like those Arab guys driving their Mercedes G-Class 6x6s in the Arabian desert. This is for them, guys. This is really opulent. This is really rich. This is amazing. I have no words to say other than that, guys. Amazing scent. Definitely a buy. Go get yourself one. And if you really like it, go do the refill I told you guys about. Definitely top 5 oud scents all time, in my humble opinion, guys. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Wish you guys the best. See you guys in the next one, and I'm going to come up with a top 10 summer edition very soon, guys. See you guys in the next one. Ciao.